104.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
Always giving you experiences. We just gave somebody a fantastic experience that they will have for a lifetime.
Katie Griffin's going to the Eras Tour with her 14-year-old Bella. They were the grand prize winners for what we've been working so hard towards. The Taylor toss-up turned into the Eras Tour grand prize for them. Now we're kicking off Say It for Sabrina. Say It for Sabrina. Sabrina Carpenter's tour is coming to Houston Sunday, October 27th. Not only are we going to hook you up with tickets, they're going to be in the KRBE suite, and we're going to give you a ride there.
Woo!
So you don't have to worry about parking.
We're all going to carpool.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we're gonna have this
Ryan will
awesome
bring his
chauffeur.
family truckster over, pick y'all up, and take y'all over. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Every single morning, we're going to give you a phrase. That phrase then will be asked for at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. It's the same phrase. So you hear it from us, and then when we tell you to be caller 104 at 9 o'clock, at 12 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, we want to hear that phrase back. You have that phrase, we make you a finalist for Say It for Sabrina, and that is, again, 4 sweet tickets to the show, plus the ride to and from the show provided by top-tier chauffeur services,
Nice.
and the whole thing is brought to you by Shell Federal Credit Union. Now, what is the phrase?
What is the phrase?
Say It for Sabrina.
Say it, don't spray it.
Eric decided to pick a lyric. Act like a stand-up guy.
That's the phrase.
Act like a stand-up guy. That is the phrase. Say it for
Act like
Sabrina.
a stand-up
Act
guy.
like a stand-up guy.
Write that down. Put it in your notes on your phone. Save it.
Act like a stand-up guy. Can I say it another time?
I'm not sure if you can.
I think you may have hit your limit.
I think 3 times is enough.
Yeah. I think they got it.
We're going to
Trouble boy.
find out.
Act like a stand-up guy.
There you go.
Okay.
That's your
Eric's
phrase.
scandalous.
At 9 o'clock, we're going to ask for caller 104 to tell us that phrase back and make you a finalist for that. That's very exciting. And now it's time for the mystery box. The mystery box. We haven't had this out in a long time, but here on the Roula and Ryan show on Tuesdays at this time, we always try things. Not Ryan, though. Ryan doesn't try things.
Oh, when it's food
He
that's going to
fakes
make me
trying
sick.
it. No, he fakes trying it. He
Yeah, but
fakes
it's-
trying it. Oh, I had a
dummy.
nibble of
That just
that.
I
doesn't
thought
look
I'd
like
gotten away with it, too. I was literally just, driving around this weekend, and I'm thinking, it's been like 2 weeks. They did not catch on at all.
I kind of remember they were like, oh.
We have a lot going on here on the Roula and Ryan show.
And then that listener called us on Friday.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
And she had it
and
written.
she's
She's like, I heard that 2 weeks ago when Kroger came in there with that awesome sushi. I'm like, I know. If anything, you can eat that.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I don't eat
Dynamite,
seafood.
yummy deliciousness.
Well, some of them
So
were
good.
not seafood.
Right.
Nah,
Sometimes they
Could've
were
been
there was no
fish.
vegetarian that day.
California.
You could have pulled it out.
And also, somebody also texted, and don't forget, what about that time he fake tried it when he took a fake nibble of that chip?
Oh, yeah, the nibble chip.
It was on camera.
that fake
Enough to make
nibble.
me like, blech.
Oh,
You
please.
fibbled it. You fake nibbled.
You're acting. You put your Days of Our Lives acting chops to use on that.
Raise my eyebrow.
All right, so Ryan Chase is going to leave the room.
All
We're
right.
going to tell you what we're putting in the mystery
All
box. So
right.
you need to
I'm on.
be
Make sure that.
banished.
He did.
to the other
He
room.
did. He's ready.
Oh, look, here's my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Apple
his,
Watch.
his
Oh,
phone's
yeah.
going to go in
I
the
don't
mystery
have an
box. That's
Apple
the real
Watch.
secret.
What about your other phone?
What's really going to scare Ryan? We put his phone in the mystery box and read his messages.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's really gonna
We
scare
use his
Eric.
face to unlock
Yeah,
it.
we're just going to read Ryan's messages on his phone.
That's really going to scare him. Okay,
You
so
know,
is
his
he over
password's
there?
probably something pervy or something.
Close that door. Close that door.
Oh,
Behind
yeah.
69.
69.
It's all 69.
Everything is a bad word or something perverse. Okay, so here's the thing. We're trying to think of like what can we get? What can we get? And Ryan doesn't really like get scared a lot, and so we're thinking, okay, well, maybe it could be something that we think that makes him think it's like biting him, or something that he thinks is going to hurt him.
Like Kevin wanted, we looked everywhere for those, what is it called, Kev?
The shark mouth.
Shark mouth. Remember as a
Snappers.
kid, you
Like a
Like a
little kid,
grabber.
like a grabber thing.
It's like a
Yeah.
it's like a little cane or whatever. You could hold it with your hand and squeeze the trigger and it bites you.
Okay,
But we couldn't find that.
because we were going to have that thing bite at his fingers,
Right.
And
So, actually, if you have one, we will use it for the next time.
Yeah, if you do have one, you never know. We could use it down the road.
So what we've gotten here is some dog props, things that you use for your dogs. Y'all know what a slicker brush is. Maybe you never heard of that. I had never heard of a slicker brush until I had Charlie in my life. A slicker brush is very, very pointy, and you're supposed to brush your dog with it, and it's not like a regular brush. It's got these metal.
Well, it's kind of
Wiry. It's real
Really-
wiry.
I mean,
Yeah.
close my eyes. It's kind of like, ooh, yeah.
If you didn't know what it was.
If you don't know what that is,
No,
Yeah.
some dogs
And
love
Sam-
it. Some just run away from it.
Yeah.
And Sam has one that's really.
look at that.
Wow.
Oh, is her hair in it? Sorry. Yeah, that one I used to use for Misty because she has so many like layers of
You're
her
gonna say for your
little
husband's
fur.
back.
Yeah.
So-
All of
Ew,
her butt
sicko.
knots.
So I think
She
what we
does
need
have
to
a
do
lot of butt dogs.
is if he puts his hands down, that's on her butt. That's
butt?
even worse.
Of
than
course
her
it has.
butt.
Well, I groom my dog. Have you not seen
And
her
if this
pants?
was open, we could have
It is
Kevin turn
open.
this
No, it is
on.
open.
It is okay.
Yeah, I just put it back in the
We
container.
could, but he would hear the noise though.
Unless
if
we have one of
use
these-
Which it could make him
clipper.
feel weird. There's also another brush in there. Like there's like some weird. I had like a little.
Hey, turn this one.
I think it's just the bottom blue part. Does it not turn on?
No, is the battery on?
Or maybe the
There's enough
battery.
There's enough.
I know
These
there's like
two.
enough like weird things.
We'll have one. Sam, you do one hand, and then Kevin, you do the other
So-
hand.
And
Yeah,
poke
get
him
down
with
there
it?
low and just
Okay.
So he
And
puts
just
his
kind
hand
of
and
like and
scrape
just
them.
scrape them.
No,
With
hard,
that-
hard.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking if his hand went down on the slicker brush, it'd be real prickly.
Yes.
And then with the other one that you brought, you scrape his hand.
Yeah.
But if he
Okay,
puts his
yeah.
hand down,
I
we
like what
trust
Roula's
that
saying.
he might go to the
It's not too
handle.
prickly though. Like feel it
He
out.
might go to the
Right.
handle.
Well, maybe
So I
Kev can
think
hold
this-
the handle of it and just kind of
Yes,
like wherever
yes,
his
yes,
hand's going to
yes.
go down. You can
Yeah,
maybe do
okay.
that, Kev.
There you
Yeah,
go.
don't
And
let
then-
don't let him see you. Okay.
Yeah.
Go around that way so he
Okay,
can't
I
see.
You got it? Okay.
So we're
All right,
just.
go get him, Momad.
I mean, you know, we're basically going to go for the pain here.
And he has his eye mask.
Yep. we
Yeah.
got it.
Okay.
Your
He
kitty
has a-
mask.
My kitty cat mask.
I mean, we've had fire in there in the past.
He sprayed Febreze or
Oh yeah,
Lysol.
yeah. So that he gets thrown off. That
Lysol.
there might be something smelly in there.
And we're recording this so you can see his reaction.
Too bad we don't have somebody. We should have had like a ringer person to come in to act like they brought some animal.
Oh, yeah. Whenever
Because
you
always
see
when
someone
there's a
coming near, you
person,
know.
we're like, oh no.
Oh, there he is.
There he comes.
All right.
Kitty cat chase
He's got the cat
coming
face.
in.
He's a kitty cat.
The mystery box.
Okay.
Here on the Roula and Ryan Show,
Where's that mic
104.1
at for him?
KRBE. Ryan is being guided into the studio.
Always.
He's wearing a furry black
Does that
kitty
mic
cat
fit
mask.
to his mouth?
Don't put it in yet.
Yeah, we're going to put it there.
The mic's right in front of your mouth, Ryan.
Right there.
See
Got it?
Meow.
Yeah.
And it is really, it is nerve-wracking to be the person that has to put their
Yeah.
hands in there because it could be anything.
All right.
It could be anything, as Ryan knows.
You know, I was the last person in the box. Now I'm back.
yeah, because
Well,
you
the
don't try
last-
things.
We did last, it's been a while since
It has been a while.
maybe November or something.
You know, I have touched everything from poop to you name it. No, you
Snake.
put a snake in there one
Last
time
time.
and didn't even. I grabbed the head.
Yeah, that was scary. Are you ready?
Yeah. All right.
Now, you don't get scared much, but today you might.
Ew, I'm feeling moisture around the edges. Ew.
Why did you lick that
Ew,
thing?
it's
Yeah,
all
that's what I
wet.
do.
That's that poisonous spit that it
It's
emits.
venom.
If you touch it within 24 hours, you're dead. Oh, no. What do we put in the box? All right, Ryan Chase. Now, for those that have to visualize this, the box is wood. On each side,
Wet.
there's a circle with felt around it, so it's not sharp and splintery when your hands go in. The front is plexiglass, and a lot of times the plexiglass is closed or it's open, depending
Oh,
on
it's
what
open.
fits in there
It's
or what
open.
doesn't fit
Oh,
in there.
I was gonna knock. See
No,
if
you
there's
can't knock
anything in there.
there.
It's gonna bite me.
So we are going to let Ryan just feel his way through there and figure
Sometimes we have
out
to
what
open
we
it
have in
'cause
store.
Things could be a lot bigger than that box.
Exactly, and sometimes
right.
we have to hold it closed so
Ooh.
things don't crawl out from the front.
All right, Ryan, go ahead.
Something just hit me.
What?
It's a king cobra.
There he goes.
No rattling. We don't hear any rattling.
Okay.
Put his hands in.
This is
I'm
all
touching
being
my own
filmed, by the way.
fingertips. Okay.
He's not messing around.
Ooh, I heard something. What is that noise? Something just hit me.
Oh.
Ow! Something sharp got me.
Uh-oh.
What the hell was that? Ow! Ow! What the hell is that? Ow! Ow! Ow!
What,
You're hurting me.
what do you think? I just can't wait for y'all to see this video on KRB socials because it is.
How is it that I'm holding something and something still hit me from the Ow! Ow! What the hell is that? Stop it!
What do you think? What do you think it is?
Ow!
What do you think it is?
Ow! Some super sharp Brillo. Ow!
Bro,
Guess what do you think it is?
Ow!
No, he's touching it and turning him.
Okay, you can take it off. You don't know what it is?
Some kind of torture device.
That mask on, too. That
what do
kitty
you
cat.
think?
All right, I
What do you
have no
think it
idea
is?
what this is.
You can take your mask off and
Oh, is
look.
this to scrub your grill?
No.
Oh, that's a good guess,
Close, though.
though.
It might. That could kill you if that gets in your barbecue when you scrub your grill with that stuff.
It feels like a grill scratcher.
You would know what this is. You probably used this many times.
On yourself?
No,
Your loved ones?
Maybe on speed.
I'm hairy, but not that bad.
Take
probably
your
use
mask
this.
off. You can look.
Good luck.
What is this?
What is that? What is it?
He still doesn't know what it is.
I don't know what that is.
It's
You
a
have a dog.
brush
You
for
know
a
that? It's a
dog.
slicker brush.
You use that for your dog?
You use it for Mango
No,
to like
nothing like
brush.
that. No, she's long haired. That would hurt her.
Yeah, that's why
What about this one?
for Misty's little butt hair.
I was such a
It's so
dog
like
butt.
that.
The
Yeah,
most
like
fun
it
part
is.
was watching Kevin and Sam scratching you. That was so
We kept moving
hilarious.
it and chatting at you.
Your face.
So a gut hair scratcher
Yeah, there you go.
is
You
what
can
you
use it.
got.
Yeah,
Is that why you Lysoled it?
Man. I could not breathe.
Just to throw you off with
I
the
did the same thing now. We
story.
just Lysol every time just
Yeah.
because
I know.
Gotta throw you off.
Man.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
gosh,
You
that
got
made
me.
me laugh so
That
much.
was way more laughing than I thought I was going to have. Because y'all were hilarious, scratching at us.
Swatting at him.
He's hitting me from the top.
you two are both
You're like, tag team.
You're going to see that on all our KRB social and also on Instagram.
messed up.
You'll see Sam and Kevin scratching at Ryan.
Oh
And
my
she kept saying,
goodness.
ow, I could not breathe.
First, I
could
thought
not
something was
breathe.
biting me from the top.
Yeah. We were going to try and get you those little sand crabs. People last week were like, oh, we can get those sand crabs. They can snap at him.
Oh, they're
We
mean.
couldn't-
They hurt.
But we,
Those
couldn't,
pinchers.
we couldn't get, I mean, that was kind of too
They
mean to the
wouldn't live
crabs.
to see the
Right,
morning.
yeah,
sun.
if we
By
got
the
Oh,
time
okay.
we
All
got
the
them
time.
that night in Galveston and got them here, they'd
don't
just be
know.
smelly.
We don't want to hurt you that bad.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Nobody wants crabs.
Yeah, you want that on a Monday.
Right?
Coming up next,
a good weekend.
it is the last day of the month, which means we open up our phone lines to you at 833-390-KRBE for Dumb Question Amnesty. Maybe you're new to Houston. Maybe there are things you feel too embarrassed to ask about. You're like, I don't know, I should know this and I don't know this. Or generally you have questions that you just haven't thought of looking it up yourselves. If we don't know the answer, we'll find it for
And
you.
like Brian says, maybe it's about us.
Yeah, you
have
could
questions
ask
about this.
Hey, you
Sure.
ever had a question? Hey, what's this like behind the scenes?
Does
Or what
anyone
do you
ever
guys
clean
do?
the mystery box? No.
No, apparently not. We germ
we
tested
swapped it, and it's
It's
disgusting.
the worst thing we have in the building.
833-390-KRBE.
Was that? And
Dumb
then Kevin
Question
and Sam's
Amnesty.
cell phone was
Oh,
number
yeah.
2. Then toilet seat.
It's because we were out and about during COVID.
Yeah.
We had to come to work, so we're like, we're
The
going
COVID deniers on the show.
Lick the doorknob.
That's fine. We'll get your questions next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
KRBE.
Now, time for Rule and Ryan's Dumb Question Amnesty. You can ask us anything whatsoever. 833-390-KRBE.
If we don't have the answer for you, we'll find the answer for you. A lot of times, if we're all stumped, somebody listening knows the answer and texts us the answer at 37530. Sometimes they text the questions. We're going to start this off with Dawn on the phones at 833-390-5723. That's KRBE. Hi, Dawn. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey, we're
Awesome.
fine. What's your question?
Okay, with all this P. Diddy stuff going on, I need to know, what's the difference between bail and bond?
Okay, we just looked this up. The difference is bail is paid out of the defendant's own pocket, and bonds are paid by a bail bond company. So, in other words, if you were arrested and your family went to a bondsman to get you out of jail, that's a
Because that's
bond.
where they got the money
Right.
from.
The bail is when you pay out
But
of your own
the
pocket.
bondsman costs less than you putting up that bail. Like you only have to put down a percentage of that.
It's usually
Is it 10%, I think?
10% is what you've got to pay.
10%.
Yes. So if you want to save on some money,
Okay.
go to the
But
bondsman.
Dawn, with Sean Combs having so much money, he offered $50 million to the judge to say, we'll put $50 million down that you just don't make him stay in that
To me, that
closet.
shows me that he doesn't care about money. He is
No.
a flight risk. Then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
and
because
they're
he's got
he's
like
not
$1
gonna
billion.
leave. He won't leave, and it's not about Sean Combs leaving necessarily. It's about him intimidating all the people that are can go down with
That
him.
would suck though. For 2 years, you're going to be in
Right.
jail. At
Yeah.
least before things even move
Start.
forward.
If you missed that conversation with Larry Levine on Friday, wow, this guy used to be a prisoner, and he knows how the system works. He has led a class action lawsuit against a prison for.
You know when the prison system says you have 6 months left, we would like you to leave early.
Really?
You know,
Not
they
because
want
judges.
Because you're that much of a troublemaker.
And he
It
said
was a
no.
wild
He said screw that.
conversation.
I'm staying, and I'm going to screw you all. I'm telling you my playbook, and he did it.
He was
Oh,
there for
wow.
10 years, and he moved to 11 different facilities.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh, my.
this guy's a problem. We don't want him here because he's causing too much trouble.
I know that Tony
Yeah.
Busby is now taking on
Is it
people
like
that were
about
About 50,
wronged.
right?
Yeah, 50 individuals who were allegedly assaulted by Sean Puffy Combs and his associates. Busby calls on any other victims who would like to speak out to contact his firm.
Yeah.
He's going after him.
And somebody also wanted to point out to us on text about the difference between bail money and bond money. When you pay bail out of your own pocket, you get that back when your case is disposed, says this texter. But you don't get what you paid the bondsman back.
Really?
So you lose that.
Right. But if it's a lot of money and you don't have it, you have to go.
true.
That's why those Bonds places
You put
all
up a
around
house?
Minute Maid Park, they're all open 24 hours because at 24 hours, and at any minute, anybody can get arrested and thrown in jail. So they need a bondsman to be open that late. Chelsea's up next at 833-390-KRBE. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, how you doing?
We're
Hey.
good.
Yeah.
I understand you have a dog question.
Oh, Sam, go ahead.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I have been heard rumors that, salt helps kill fleas on dogs, but at the same time, I'm scared that, it's going to dry up my dog's skin, and I don't want, to have my dogs have rashy skin.
Right. I am not a vet, but Misty has had fleas before, and I've had to do like the whole flea bath situation. And I just looked it up too real quick about the salt, and they said that it can really dry out their skin and they can get irritated. Because if you think about it, dogs can't put lotion on. Like if they're irritated, so they're just going to lick it and scratch it probably raw when we're not around them.
Yeah.
But there's really good flea shampoo that you can use to help with your dog, and it tells you everything on the back on how to get rid of the fleas.
Does your dog have fleas right now?
Well, he used to, but I've been giving him a vet guard. It's a little pill that they take to
Yes.
get
Yep.
rid of fleas.
There are so many different choices that you can make. If you go to any Petco or PetSmart or
Yep.
any of those stores, they've got aisles and aisles
And do you
filled
know
with
why
stuff.
Flea
pest control
shampoo.
people wear those tan pants so they can see the fleas?
Really?
Oh,
'Cause I go in the carpet. I have to go to houses with cats. Cats must get fleas more than
Oh, absolutely.
dogs.
Cats.
And then I have to
fleas
walk in the
look like
middle. And I
fruit
take my
flies?
flashlight. and you shine it on your bottom of your pants, and
And
I
you
can see the
them.
fleas jumping on me.
So
They
do they
jump.
look like
Wow.
fruit flies?
They're
or what
that
do they look like?
size.
They're
They're that
really,
size.
really, really
Really
tiny.
small.
Yeah.
But, like,
Fleas don't fly around like fruit flies.
That's why they're
They're
supposed
just
to jump
down.
on.
They
They'll
jump
jump on
Yeah, they
you
jump.
and
and
you'll
they
be itching.
bite you.
Yeah.
So I would definitely make sure that you do the flea bath with your dog and then stay on the flea medication. That's what I had to do with Misty, and she's been really good.
Okay. That's
Now, a
good to know.
texter is saying that you put the salt on your carpets and furniture to get the fleas out of your house. I mean, if you eat enough McDonald's fries, it's already there.
Yeah, but Sam's right. I mean, the dogs are going to want to lick the salt.
And what kind of salt are we
Maybe.
talking about? Like the rock salt or like the coarse salt or just regular?
I don't know about rock salt. Putting
I'm
No.
like, the coarse salt that's real thick.
big old pink
Hasn't
rock
your dog
salt.
ever come
Himalaya?
up like and licked you? Like maybe you were out, you were
Like when
running
you're-
or something, and
you're real
you got the
salty?
sweat. You're salty, and they
yeah.
want to
Dog-
lick the
yeah.
salt.
100% going to lick
Don't
you.
y'all's
so they're gonna lick
dogs
the floor.
go in Galveston?
I've only taken Charlie once to the beach.
Did she get in the water?
No, she wanted to stay on the
She's scared of
sand.
it?
And she just sat near us on the chair.
Don't dogs like to lick ladies after they get a pedicure?
Because of the lotion.
What?
The lotion, is that what it is? The
okay.
lotion?
All right.
I think so. Misty doesn't do that, but if I get out of the shower and there's like water dripping down my leg, she'll come and like lick you.
Yeah.
It's like a little bath.
And then Kevin,
And
we
you have to
found
take
out
another
he
bath?
showers with his dog.
No.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I
yeah.
like
Shower with
Misty.
my dog all the time.
She
I have
does
a
it
dumb
for Mark. She doesn't
question.
like hair.
I have a dumb question.
Oh.
And maybe one of y'all can answer this or somebody can text us. When you hire somebody to cut your grass, is it possible that when they cut the grass at somebody else's house, there's something in that grass that they transfer to your grass and it ruins your yard?
You're getting a
Never
grass
heard of
virus.
There are those,
Yeah, I'm asking that
I had
question
that grass
legit.
in my house, the kind that like golf
crab
courses
grass?
use. It
Oh.
grows really slow and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Cuckoo,
But then
Really
the
lush.
neighbors had that kind of like vines. They would
That's
go-
crabgrass.
Crabgrass.
That stuff just invaded over
Yes.
the next year. I had to build a little like wooden plank in the ground, like 4
So
inches
it couldn't
down,
seed over.
so to try
So
and
it doesn't
stop
creep over.
I was
But
pulling that forever. That's
Roula, if the grass has gone to seed, then the seed can blow over into your grass and then start to grow some of that brand of grass.
Okay,
over in
I
your
just
yard.
looked it up for you. No, it can't happen. Lawn services cannot give your lawn a virus. So, in other words, if they cut somebody else's grass and ran over something, and they brought their lawnmower over to your yard, according to this,
But your
it
neighbor's grass,
cannot.
if
But
you
it
have different
seems
grass.
like it would happen that
I
way.
feel like it would because our grass.
poison ivy
I
or
think I
something?
jinxed my front yard because I had just said a couple months ago to my husband, I go, wow, our yard is looking really good for this crazy weather we've had, like so hot and stuff. And after I said that, now I've noticed like patches and all this stuff. And yesterday he goes, I think that we have weeds in our grass because of the lawnmower. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, I don't know. I've never seen this before. Like whatever's going on with the yard service, like we have a guy that cuts our grass on Wednesday. So he thinks that maybe something transferred. I don't know. I thought I'd heard something like that.
Now, here's
That
another
you can get like
article,
a
Roula.
grass virus or
It
something.
says,
I don't know.
Your mowing
virus.
equipment can
Maybe.
pick up fungal lawn diseases and
Okay, there it is.
inadvertently spread them to other areas of your
See?
lawn.
Yep.
See?
Your lawn service can transfer webworms.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So then
that
the
it
first
would.
thing Ryan
Webworms.
said, ignore because it was wrong. It can then transfer, right?
I guess so.
Fungal.
Looks
I guess
like you
that's
got a fungus yard.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Yeehaw. Let me get some
You
Blue
should
Star
just get
ointment for
synthetic
that.
turf,
there
and
you
then
go.
you won't have any issues. Bentex landscaping.
We can
Roula.
try that in the front yard.
I don't think
Do
they
people
should do it in
have
the
front
front, though.
yards?
Back-
Maybe the
There's
ice
There's
maker.
a lot of people that do it in the front and in the back. Because then if you think about it, you spend this
That's
one fee.
expensive. I mean,
But
that's
then you don't
really
ever have to pay for
expensive.
lawn care again, and you don't have to worry about fungus in your grass.
But what about people who walk their dogs and let their dogs poop on people's
You
front
put
yards?
signs, and you're like, please do not
no pooping here.
on my
Sometimes
turf.
Sometimes HOA will be like, they won't let you.
Have the front yard be
not gonna-
turf.
But the back, though, is awesome.
Yeah,
for.
can you
That's what I
imagine
did.
Some
if you had a
sitcom
half
yard.
turf
Yeah.
yard? I know. Marissa's up next at 833-390-KRBE for Dumb Question Amnesty. Hi, Marissa. Hello, Roula.
There she is.
Hi. What is your question today?
My question is when you're not on the station, do you listen to 104 at home?
Oh, like do we listen
do you listen
like
to
to
the radio
ourselves
station?
back, or just in general listen to the radio station?
Just listen to KRBE.
Yeah, definitely I do.
Absolutely.
I don't listen to ourselves again, though.
Yeah, I don't listen.
we
to
don't
that.
go to the
I'm not gonna listen to
podcast and
myself.
listen.
That'd be narcissistic.
Don't I sound handsome and dashing?
I would go back to the podcast to hear something like what we just talked to that man who knows a lot about jail. Like to hear that back, I want to know how it sounds when we were talking to him. Like I'd hear that back. But on a daily basis, I don't go back to listen to us, but I definitely listen to KRBE when I'm off the air.
Yep.
Yeah. Every single
Unfortunately,
preset in
we
my
can't-
car is 104.
We can't win anything, though.
I know, that's what sucks. It's like, come on. Why can't we win? That's not
Marissa,
fair.
how old are you?
I'm 11.
And
Okay.
are you on your way to school or do you not have school today?
I'm on my way to school. I'm in the car with my mom right now.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
School
It's a late
starts
start,
late.
right?
What time does school start?
For me, school starts at 8:50.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
So now we got to think of Marissa. We put earmuffs on. We thought after 8:30
It's so
was
hard.
the
We don't
same
know.
sound.
Yeah, we
I
try-
know.
Sometimes after 8:30, we're like, oh, it's kids are in school. We can
Yeah, we trust
have
the
some
parents.
earmuff
Did
conversations.
you catch roses?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Marissa, thanks for listening to the show every morning and tell your parents great job on raising you right with the Roula and Ryan show. I hope you learned a lot. Have a great day.
Bye.
Have a
Y'all
great
be
day,
safe.
sweetie. It is Dumb Question Amnesty at 833-390-KRBE.
Real quick, I just want to say I met a kid named Bubba
Bubba.
in Baytown.
Bubba in Baytown.
His mom, Leslie, loves the show. Bubba loves the show. They listen in the 7 o'clock hour. But he turned 10 last week, and he had a party at Iguana Joe's. I've never heard of it.
Oh, how
before,
fun.
In Baytown.
Is it like
What is it?
an entertainment kind of
No,
place?
it's like
under-
a little bit tortilla
restaurant?
we'd have. It has like a gym in the back for kids with
Okay.
with the grass, with the
The turf?
turf and
It's
stuff.
perfect for
It's got
kids.
Tex-Mex and stuff. But she invited me like 3 weeks ago. I guess they invited like 80 people and only 4 people said they were coming.
Oh,
Aw.
She felt bad for him and stuff. So, but when I was there, I'm like, "What? This table's full. You had like 60 people there, buddy,
Awesome.
and all these kids to play with."
that
and
was
that.
awesome
So
of you.
That was
Eric.
sweet of you to go out there.
I gave him a gift card. I didn't know what he liked. And then I was going to buy him a Fortnite, like $100 Fortnite card, but
Whoa.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. And then I saw
Did he
he had a
place
Fortnite
that?
shirt on and gamer cake. I'm like,
Oh,
dang
you're
it.
like, dang it. I should have known.
Like on Target. So I figured they got
Hey,
everyone
you
knows
can
Oh,
get
Target.
yeah,
that
that's
there.
a great idea
Yeah.
as well.
Just to
the
see this
same.
kid smile. Because at first, my biggest fear, because you guys know I don't like to leave my nest. staying
Yeah,
out there.
right.
Your biggest fear is like the parent says, "Oh yeah, he'd be excited to see you." I'm like, "Yeah, right. You want to see me." The kid doesn't.
And
give
then
a
he
crap.
doesn't know who you are.
But then he knew he was smiling. They
Oh,
said
that's
he
awesome.
didn't smile all morning because he's had some tough times and stuff. So
Oh, that was sweet of you to do
little
that.
Bubba in Baytown, and that's Baytown is the first
Happy birthday.
place I ever. When my mom was sick, we drove to Baytown. She wanted to see her cousins there before she was dying. I didn't know she was dying. I guess she was doing her goodbye tour. Never told me.
Oh,
So
right.
I always thought Houston was Baytown, and they were to Exxon or something over there. I remember the smell of the oil refinery, and I remember the grass was really thick. I'm like, that's weird grass. So I
And
always thought
that's
that
what
was
Aaron
Houston.
always thought Houston was.
So that's the first time I think I've been back there, maybe since '92.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
So it was pretty
So-
cool to see Baytown.
Those Iguana Joes, it's a chain. They're all over the place, too.
And it was right over there by Bucky's.
Tascasita, East Sam Houston,
Yeah, billboard
Crosby.
said the Bucky's the biggest car wash. It didn't look that big.
is over there or
Yeah.
Well, I thought that the biggest
Yeah.
one,
I
the
thought it
longest
got
one was on
updated.
I-10
and I thought some other new one came out because this
Yeah.
one was big but didn't look that big.
'Cause
Everybody's up
the
in
one
their game.
Katy,
I know, but their
is-
billboard said it. I'm like, what?
Right, the one in
Yeah.
Katy is so long. I took my child
I
to
think
that
that
as a
one's bigger.
ride. Like, you know, when your kids are like toddlers, you got something,
Was it like
you gotta do
6 minutes
something?
probably, huh? 5-6 minutes?
MJ was like 3 years old, and I was like, okay, we're going to the car wash. I drove all the way out to Buc-ee's and Katie to go through that long car wash. He thought we were on an amusement ride.
You liked it?
Because it has lights and
I don't
stuff and
think
the
Santi's
colors of
gonna
the foam.
Is there yet?
I bet he's like it now, your son.
Well, the Jeep doesn't have insulation on the top, so it's really loud. So, like, if it rains
scare
really
him.
loud, it scares him.
Oh,
So that would probably be. You might be like,
Buck up, baby.
scary. Okay, if y'all have
They'll
any other
teach you today,
questions,
kid.
y'all can always take it to the listener line at 833-390-KRBE. Coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, we'll give you more details on how you're going to score the Say It With Sabrina experience, where we're going to give you sweet tickets and all that. Plus, there's a celebrity that has revealed she has been struck by lightning not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Wow.
Is happening?
What are you doing? You're walking around wearing like an
And
antenna on your
how
head?
did you survive that?
must be
that's
tall.
scary.
How do you survive that? And a chance for you to meet Mike Tyson as well in the Scoop next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
From Hollywood to H-Town
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. And did y'all know that Mike Tyson is coming to League City? Yes, we have a chance for you to win a 4-pack of VIP meet and greet passes and maybe score a picture with Mike Tyson at Fitterman Sports Headquarters in League City. It's happening this coming Saturday, October the 5th.
That's cool.
That is Fitterman. It's a VIP meet and greet pass package and a picture with Mike Tyson.
He's been doing these autograph signing tours all over the nation, and I told y'all earlier, he's not wearing a shirt. He sits down at the table, he's not wearing a shirt, and he signs an autograph.
Like, he's been part of my life, my whole life. Like, I bought Mike Tyson Punch-Out when it came out in Nintendo. I remember walking beans, getting the weeds, walking the beans on the farm with my best friend, talking about the boxing match. Like, oh my God, that match, because we did pay-per-view back then. We couldn't afford that. We lived in the country.
Of all the people that Mike Tyson has fought, the most
They're like
famous
30
fight we
seconds
know
long,
him
though.
for is Evander Holyfield.
Yeah,
His
where he-
first
in his
25
ear.
fights, he would kill people in like 8
With 8
seconds.
seconds,
And we'd
yeah.
just be talking about that and then the bad things that happened to him, went to jail. And then made his big comeback.
And then The Hangover made him a superstar.
Yeah.
So if you would like to go to Fitterman Sports Headquarters in League City, Saturday, October 5th, be caller 10 at 833-390-KRBE. That's 833-390-KRBE. We'll hook you up with that. So what celebrity's been struck by lightning not once, not twice, but 3 times?
3 times. That's some serious
And it's
bad
like
luck.
it's like she just
let's see.
takes a licking and keeps on ticking. It's Martha Stewart.
Oh.
Martha Stewart.
She is in her 80s and said she has been hit by lightning 3 times. And Sam, it's like when we do Believe It or Not, we had a lady call in, or was it a man? I just remember they said the lightning struck the house, and at that same moment they were grabbing the stainless steel door handle of the fridge.
Oh, no.
And that's how they got struck by lightning. Oh. And they say don't take showers when there's a
Right.
massive thunder and lightning storm, because if your house gets struck, it comes through the pipes. It'll
Yeah, I always
literally
heard that
fry
as a
you in the
kid.
shower.
The old pipes.
Yeah.
The old pipes.
The
like,
copper.
Yeah,
Not
now the
plexi
PVC
pipes.
ones, you're fine probably, but still.
Yeah, she said that the first time she got struck by lightning, the house got struck by lightning early in her marriage, and she was at the iron sink. She saw the lightning go down the pipe out into the garden. It came back up through the water, and it hit her right in the stomach and threw her to the floor. And her husband found her. She was alive, but not very comfortable. And they said another time, the lightning hit her house, and it came through a skylight in her house, and it got her.
Jeez.
And the third time, she didn't go into details on that, but later in 2016, when she was talking to Snoop Dogg about when they were doing their thing, didn't she and Snoop Dogg do the, what was like that wine thing they were doing, or a drink
always had
collaboration or something? She said that she got struck by lightning through the phone. Through the phone.
That's
Does lightning-
different.
Maybe it's DQA. Doesn't it come from the bottom up?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like, does it come from the sky straight down, or does it go down and then up
And then
through
ricochet
you?
up?
Like
Well,
a tree?
It's,
You know,
from,
it starts-
it's from the thunder and the clouds. I would think it's shooting
Well,
down.
what he's saying is when the bolt
Like when
goes down, is it the ricochet of the bolt on the ground that comes back up, is what you're asking?
It hits you, or does it
Or do
just
we
hit you
think it-
directly?
Do we think it like hits you on top? But then they say your hair goes up, and then you feel it. Does it go through your feet all the way up through you up?
Well, somebody text us at
Or is it hit
37530
so
who's
far?
been struck by lightning and tell us how it felt. Because we've had that call too, but I can't remember what they said.
So it's
And
not
I
came from the
wonder,
sky, but I don't know.
getting electrocuted is different than getting hit by lightning. And I think a lot of people can get electrocuted and live in some capacity, because I don't have an explanation for the time that I had moved back to Houston and I was putting the TV on the stand to try and mount it. And when I connected the extension cord, the orange extension cord, to the cord of the television, everything on me turned black. except for where my sports bra was and where my underpants were.
Ouch.
It was the weirdest thing. I didn't feel anything. It felt like when your hair stands up. You know, like if you get the chills and your hair stands up. I remember I connected that and that happened to me and I was like, oh, that's weird.
The shock feeling's weird.
And I didn't know until later
feeling.
when I went to go take a shower. And I took my shirt off and I moved my sports bra. It's like I had a tan. It was almost like a black soot on me that I couldn't wash off.
Huh.
And then I
That's
was like,
creepy.
What is this? I was like, what is this?
Somebody-
How did this happen to
So
me?
I got you an answer, Eric.
My crazy uncle Randy.
Uh-huh.
Remember, you see in Vegas all the time?
Yes.
He got electrocuted, tried to fix something, blowing off the thing, and he fell on the roof. Remember, he's missing fingers.
Yeah, that
he's
happens.
still alive?
Yeah, but he was always after that. I always
was
thought
a
he
little
wacky.
Electricians
great guy,
have that
but
happen a lot.
But he lost like a
I'm
spleen.
sure.
Really?
kidney
Oh, my
stuff.
God.
Golly.
Like he's missing a couple fingers. I don't know if they blew off or what
Oh,
happened.
my
His feet.
So cloud to ground lightning comes from the sky down, but the part that you see comes from the ground up. A typical cloud to ground flash lowers a path of negative electricity that we cannot see towards the ground in a series of spurts.
And then it shoots up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you've been struck by lightning and you know if you've been electrocuted. But the thing I just described, I don't know what that was.
So your body was brown.
Yeah, like a black soot on it.
Roula and Ryan show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
What did you smell like? Like burnt toast? Or-
No, I didn't smell
Burnt
anything. I just remember when it happened, I felt like all your you get goosebumps and your hair stands up. But I
That's
didn't
lucky.
know that something had happened to me until I got undressed for the shower and I saw like this, like almost like a, I
a
can't
Euro?
describe it other than like a black soot.
Why
It
is
was like a soot.
You're insinuating when Roula gets struck by lightning, she smells like Greek food.
Yeah. Why not? That'd be good.
It's Greek Festival weekend, by the way.
Yeah, we're all going to smell like that this
Starts
weekend.
on Thursday at 5 o'clock.
This year's Diwali celebrations will be brighter than ever in Houston after Harris County Commissioner's Court approved fireworks sales for the holiday for the very first time. Fireworks will play a major role in Diwali, the Festival of Lights, and that goes from October 30th through November 3rd. So you'll see all those firework truck stands out there selling fireworks again. I'm sure they're not going to say, hey, you're not celebrating Diwali. Anybody can buy the fireworks. Bottom line.
No thanks.
Yeah. I mean, you
I'm no
usually see it
fireworks.
4th of July and just New Year's.
Speaking of your fingers getting blown
I know.
off. Oh, my God. Be
Astros are going to begin their postseason run tomorrow when they host the Detroit Tigers in the American League Wild Card round. It's going to be on ABC and streamed online at ESPN.com and on the ESPN app. Framber Valdez will start Game 1 of the Wild Card Series, and the Texans beat the Jaguars yesterday, 24-20.
Nice.
Like 18 seconds left, right?
And Detroit, they got the best pitcher. Basically, it's the best matchup. Framber's ERA is like top 3 in the whole
Oh, back to the Astros,
League?
yeah.
American League.
Really?
And the other guy, what's his name? Screwball or something like that? He's number 1. So this
Screwball.
game,
Isn't that
might
whiskey?
be like one of those 2-1 games. Now watch tomorrow, 14-2.
Oh, yeah. When you've got
Favoring
two
us,
expert
hopefully.
pitchers, you're going to have a low score.
Yeah, plus playoffs is always low.
By the way, I wanted to throw this text out there because this person texted, being struck by lightning feels hot. My vision turned pure red, like when you see black when you close your eyes. I saw red. I was jumping on the trampoline with my brother in Hurricane Ike. It hit the trampoline and it happened me standing on the metal edge. It went from my foot up my body, through my hand, to my brother, down his body. We both have scars on our feet where it entered and left our bodies.
Whoa.
And thank you to the person who that decided to note only Roula would get tanned by lightning and not the sun.
The darkest you ever got.
I'm so pale. Okay, coming up next. Did you miss what happened on the Roula and Ryan's Roses update? We thought we talked to Denise, but we did not. We talked to Marcus, and he wanted to defend himself. The holes in his story. You're going to hear it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.